Welcome to Anxiety Pool.
Complimentary clap sync. That one was on the house as well as this one. Welcome to episode special edition, parentheses 48.
Yeah, so this is technically episode 48, but if you watched last episode, you'll understand what happened. We're not going to be around the week that this is coming out, so this is pre-recorded content. If you want to know why, check out last week's episode if you haven't. But we're just going to do a short little, we found some choose your own adventure stories that we're going to run through. I'm going to have Nicholas run his way through some of these. I will be his narrator today. Oh, okay, man.
I cannot wait.
So yeah, this is going to be a short little one. Maybe. We'll see how long it goes. We might have to go a little bit over to finish one of these stories. So we're just going to hit it right away. Thank you guys for watching. Here we go. This one's called Gunslinger. I found this one. This one looks really good.
Okay.
It's a grim, dark fantasy story game by Ninja Pitka on ChooseYourStory.com. Alrighty. It says, solitary is the life of those who carry iron and deal in lead. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, here we go. Gunslinger. Any last words? You can't tell who spoke, but you have a pretty good idea. Before they placed the hood over your head, two men approached the prison cell. Neither of them were dressed well. Dirt-covered overcoats hung to their knees, just touching the tips of their muddy boots, unshaved and unwashed. They carry the toys of children at their hip, not the iron of a gunslinger. That's what lawmen in these parts go for these days. Shame. They locked you up tight, hands bound behind your back with cuffs. The kind and magic symbols inscribed in its seal. Oh, the kind with... Hold on, dude. I took such a strong hit before this, and I'm struggling to read right now.
Do you want me to be the narrator?
I got it. I just need to zoom in a little bit, make the text a touch bigger. Here we go. That's beautiful. All right. They locked you up tight, hands bound behind your back with cuffs, the kind with magical symbols inscribed in its steel. An object was tied at your lower face, like that of a muzzle. According to them, it hampered any words of power that could escape your lips. Any words, really, not that you're the talking type. You served as the sole prisoner. No other inmates to keep you company. Face muzzled, hand shackled, alone, the same as before your arrest. Just before your vision turned into canvas blackness, one of the lawmen, the one with the constant smack chew in his lip, spoke, gracing the floor with a wad of spit. Got an empty grave and an unmarked tombstone for you, son. Better hurry for it be claimed somewhere else. And just like that, they took you from your cell. The rest is a blur. Not a visual one, of course, but a mix of sounds, smells, and oddly enough, wind chimes. Those goddamn wind chimes, constant in the background, their song floating on every wind that powers their notes. It's not a beautiful song, but it's a song of none less. Wait, no, what the fuck? None. How do you pronounce this, Nicholas?
Nonetheless.
I've literally never seen it put out like that. I thought there were three individual.
That's what I thought. I was gratefully mistaken the last time I used that.
Wow, interesting.
It's actually one word.
But it's a song nonetheless. Any last words? The question echoes in your mind. They pause for a moment, allowing you a few seconds to speak your last, to make your peace. Whether a cruel joke or simple negligence, they left you muzzled. You couldn't spill words if your life depended on it. That's fine. You're not one for talking. All right, then. May God have mercy on your soul. You hear a small chuckle after the statement. They take pleasure in your execution. Last words, God, death. You breathe in a full breath of dirty canvas. Your chest fills with the inhale. You'll treat it as any other encounter, only this time the 6-shooter isn't in your palm. Deep breath, slow release, calm the nerves, release the tension. Death is here. All right, the only button I got to click is death, so death! It doesn't come. Chaos ensues around you. Hoof stomps, screams, agonizing cries in the air. Deep, throaty, primal, like that of a boar caught in a snare. You feel as if the very sun itself is growing hotter. Flames crackle nearby. Curses accompany the screams. Quick bursts of expletives before their voices are eternally silenced. Through all of this, you stand at the gallows, death already accepted. There is no action to take other than to wait for what is to come. Still, it keeps you waiting. As the hood is pulled from your head and the blinding light flashed into your eyes, you know it'll keep you waiting just a little longer. It moves further down the path, ready to jump in should you make the wrong decision. It's not pressed for time. You, on the other hand, don't have such a luxury. What greets you is not the Reaper, ready to take your soul back to the abyss. Instead, your savior is a native, a young one at that. His tan skin is covered in white battle paint, dyed red with recent events. The lobes of his ears wear thick rings, matching a similar one at the base of each nostril. He stands a full head taller than you, as is the case for most men when standing next to a member from the indigenous population. The initial reports of the frontiers expeditions left out that important detail regarding the natives. A pair of natives' eyes meet yours. Perhaps he came to finish the job the lawmen failed to accomplish. Destiny, fate. Perhaps yours is to die today. Where one falls short, the other picks up the task. Your maker has deemed that this is where your journey ends. It's been a long time coming. Finally, rest. The native swings his axe overhead with a single arm. The black canvas hood of the hangman is in the other. You do not shut your eyes. You've managed to survive a little longer and recently learned that you prefer to watch death's coming. The unseen brings exaggeration. Events build up in the mind. Now that you watch it unfold, it's not so bad. A young native, a swing of the axe, that's it. No need to imagine it as something that it's not. The native's axe tears through the hangman's rope. You're free. Free, in a manner of speaking. Your hands are still bound, and the muzzle still rests in your mouth. Still, though, you aren't tied to the gallows, yet the noose hangs around your neck. You do your best to speak through the muzzle. Fine craftsmanship it must be. You accompany the murmur with a gesture of your head towards your bound hands. Recognition lights up in the native's eyes, and it strikes you that even without the muzzle, he might not understand your words. Just before he can cut the bonds at your hands, another native shouts, drawing your savior's attention away. With a shrug, an expression that apparently transcends cultures, the native leaves you alone on the gallows, noose around your neck, hands bound by rope. All right, so you've got three options here.
Mm-hmm.
The town, the natives, or cut your bonds. So I guess, do you hobble to the town? Do you try and reacquire the attention of the natives, or do you try and cut your own bonds?
I try to get the attention of the natives again.
All right, clicking the button. Let's see. They aren't a large tribe by any means. Nomadic living tends to favor those small in number. They are just 12 warriors in total, spanning from a few recently... Oh, shit, no, this is just giving you information about, I think, the natives. Their elder assembled three deaths, each were very fortunate indeed. Okay, yeah, this is just explaining what happened to the raiding party. Do you care? Do you care about the town, or you just want to get your bones cut?
I just want to get my bonds cut, dude.
Cut the bones. Oh my god, it's a fucking paragraph. It's like an essay.
Dude, that's what I was telling you. These things are crazy.
Man. The natives gone, you're on your own. Your executioners have had their hands full with the raiding party, and you're sure to act before they find their hands empty again. Flames rise up all around you, sending your vision into constant reddish-orange tint. The street stretches out in front of you. It appears to connect three others in the center of Redshire, creating an X. Interesting. I don't know what Redshire is. Maybe that's where we are. You never get to see the town before ending up muzzled and locked up. Okay, it's the town. In front of you, dozens of bodies are piled up, humans used as tinder for the flames. Their bodies are blackened from the fire, shriveled up like raisins in the sun. They came to witness your death. yet they are the ones sent to the afterlife. God has seemed fit to preserve your life rather than the townspeople of Redshire, although you know you're least deserving. Such is the fairness of life and the influence of the divine. You spot a sizable shard of glass lying in the street, a result of a shop window blown to pieces. You trot over, being sure to avoid any of the natives who seem to have taken over this section of Redshire. Not all of them may agree with their young member's decision to save your life. Using the glass shard as a dagger, you cut the bonds at your wrists. From there, it's a quick trip to the leather straps tied behind your head. Like it were an old pair of boots after a long day's work, you untie the straps, allowing the muzzle-like cage to fall from your face. Let me get a vape break here.
Yep.
As the cage falls, you briefly catch sight of your reflection in the glass shard. Hair's long now, black lips, black tips touching your shoulders. Face could use a good shave, scruffing in between stages where it could be considered a beard to some. Dark brown eyes stare back in the reflection. Movement. It flashes quickly in the shard. Instincts take over. Your makeshift mirror becomes a makeshift dagger. You don't see your target until after the deed is complete. You turn around to find one of the Redshire townspeople, a shopkeeper by the looks of him, standing with both hands clutching his throat. The glass shard thrust a couple inches deep. Blood flows in tiny spurts near the wound, and you know you could turn it into a waterfall if you pulled the shard out completely. "Sorry, friend," you find yourself uttering. It does feel nice to use your voice after so long, like stretching after a stiff night's sleep. It's either you or me. Your eyes find the hatchet resting peacefully at the shopkeeper's clean boots. Looks like you had the same idea in mind. The man collapses to the dirt, staining the street with blood and sweat. No matter. Redshire, this time tomorrow, will be likely a pile of ashes. Shots fired down the street. The sheriff must have rallied his deputies for a counterattack. Their shots sound like small pea shooters, absent of the vibrant ring of real iron. Instantly, you know that they will fall in their attempt. The two men that guided you earlier, the deputies, your executioners, bear no desirable traits for combat. Not really combat anyway. They're the type who prey on the weak, take advantage of drunk women. They dominate those with less strength. When faced with someone equally strong, however, you'd bet the house is on their defeat. Struggle forms a man, fosters a stalwart resolve. I don't know that word. Stepping on those already beneath your boot doesn't make the leg any stronger. The revolvers continue firing. They are less frequent now, the result of one, perhaps two, falling to the native raiding party. But still they continue. Gunfire may seem like it'd bring the advantage, but the lawmen of Redshire have anything but. They're in a corner, backs to the wall, a superior number of enemies approaching. You judge they aren't the type to stagger their reloads either. It's a matter of time. 2 minutes tops, if you had to guess. Making use of your ability to speak once again, you whisper the words of power underneath your breath. If there's one thing the lawmen of Redshire did right, it was to constrict your voice. That deed alone extended their lives by many days, either by your hand or the natives. Their journey always ended up here, with your bonds cut and their revolver chambers empty. A woman's voice, strained but wavering, softly speaks through the open shop window. Through the jagged remnants of glass, you find her, sitting atop the shop floor with her knees curled up into her chest. Her face shows signs of tear and sweat. Her hair folds several strands, falling from its up position. If not for the current situation, she'd be a looker. Damn, the same could be said for you, the man who ended her husband's life with a shard of glass from his own window. Help me, outlaw, my son. I can't find Titus. She must be desperate if she's asking her husband's killer. She stares at you, eyes glossy from welling tears. In another life, perhaps. In this one, she's on her own. Your words of power take hold, and the sound of hoof stomps can be heard once again. It arrives as a black blur, a storm cloud racing across the sky. You never bothered naming it. As the dust settles, 4 legs stand proudly and heavily muscled. It flaps back and forth absent-mindedly, seeming anxious to return to the gallop. You take your opportunity to remove the shopkeeper's wide-brimmed hat. Perfect fit. You adjust the brim low, covering the top of your face, shield your eyes from the sun and dust. "Sorry, miss," you say, realizing that the second time on your day of supposed Jesus, realizing that for the second time on your day of supposed execution, you're apologizing to the crowd who would watch you hang. That's a task for a lawman. Down the street, the sound of gunfire cuts off. Both you and the woman know that there are no longer any lawmen in Redshire. If I see any, I'll put the word. With a polite lower of the husband's wide-brimmed hat, you leave her alone on the floor, her husband bleeding on the street, her son lost in the chaos. You swing a leg over the Mustang, both boots finding the stirrups immediately, hands doing the same with the reins. Yah, you shout, commanding the Mustang into a gallop. Another dust cloud picks up. You leave the town of Redshire behind you, burning, soon to be a pile of ashes. Its lawmen put down by the native raiding party. You ride off into the nearby plains, never looking back. Damn. That's crazy. That wasn't really much of a choose your adventure story. It was just kind of like a short story, but
Oh, really?
that's it. Yeah, it just ends right there.
Wow. So my favorite part about you narrating
Yeah.
is when you get into the character of this cowboy, like you become Arthur, and then you go back to narrating, but you forget that you're still doing that accent, and it slowly goes away as you're narrating.
It did kind of fluctuate. Definitely, I started just narrating in the same voice. Yeah, it says the ending right here. It says, "Beware the one who carries the iron on their hip. Beware the one whose hands hold steady. Beware the one who deals in lead. Beware the gunslinger." Nice. That was good. That was an interesting little short story. It gives you a lot of thought, definitely.
With a big iron on his hip.
And he's got there's a continuation of this one, but maybe we'll come back and do it again.
You sure? We got 14 minutes left. Maybe I should narrate.
Well, I've got another one if you wanted to do another one. There's do that you got that hey look, it's a zombie apocalypse.
Send me the link.
Okay. You posted it.
Oh, is it like in?
It's the first one you sent, but I'll send it again.
Oh, okay.
So professional.
Thank you. Jesus, why is the text so fucking small?
I told you, dude. I had to zoom it in.
Gotta get up here. The beginning. You were in your house sleeping. Suddenly, an explosion rocked the house and jerks you awake. What the? You mumble, walking towards the window. What you see made your jaw drop straight onto the ground. Outside, the world has gone to hell. Burning vehicles littered the streets. The explosions came from a tanker. People were running around screaming, and someone were shooting each other. Oh, all right, this is going to hurt my head. Except the ones that are getting shot at were mainly zombies. Oh, okay, I just didn't read it right. Wait, zombies? You remember seeing it on TV, but you just dismissed it as some sort of joke. Nevertheless, you had the heart to go out and buy food, water, and even a 9mm pistol with some ammo.
Nice.
Now they would come in handy. But first things first, do you barricade yourself in your house and wait it out? Since you have the food and weapons, or pack some stuff and run? Mason.
Home defense.
Home defense or fleeing?
Yeah, I'm gonna barricade myself, dude.
You're gonna barricade yourself?
I'm barricading in, yeah.
Alrighty.
Gotta get
home
prepped.
Defense. You finally decide to sit up What?
Yo, yeah, I see that. You finally decided to sit it, put, and see if.
You finally decided to sit it, put, and see if you can get through this. But being the lazy you, all you did is locked the doors and windows.
Fuck, dude.
Or collected all of your supplies and put them on the second floor and blocked the stairs with some furnitures. Okay. You drifted off to sleep wondering what tomorrow will bring. Day 2. You woke up to a sunny morning. I should go outside and do something on such a lovely morning. You thought, but seeing the bodies on the road reminded you of the apocalypse going on. Damn. Turned on the news to get more information. And now the government have decided What? Have declared...
This is a news report. This is a news report. You got to read it like a news report, dude.
I'm trying to think of my news reporter voice. It ain't gonna be what it... No.
Do you want me to read it in a news reporter
Yeah. Go ahead. Go news reporter voice.
And now, the government have declared a countrywide zombie emergency warning.
Now
The reporter said, looking urgently.
The military is sent out with instructions to shoot anyone suspicious. So if you need help, approach slowly and do not be aggressive. I repeat, this is a countrywide emergency. Everyone is advised to stay home and barricade themselves, and there will be convoys to rescue as many people as they can.
Man, this looks tough. And now you have some options. Stay here and pray the convoy will actually come, or try and recruit some people to form some sort of group and hold out in a house until you can be rescued. So what? Preservation? Preparation. Or I'm staying here.
I'm going to go find some people, make a group.
You gonna go find some homies?
Yeah, I'll kill a couple zombies.
Now that you have your ideal bag. What? It's time to put stuff in.
Oh, yeah. What do I put in?
What should you take? Food and water, balanced, food, no water, or water, no food?
The first one. What do you mean?
Balanced.
Give me food and water.
Nice. Why would you want to open your bag when you're hungry, thirsty, only to find something you don't actually need? Balanced is always a good option, but one of the downsides is you won't have much of both. What does that have to fucking... I'm sorry. Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool, man.
All right. Out of these options, check on your car, go see the friends, watch TV.
Well, I mean, cars aren't super... You shouldn't really use a car on like the first day unless you're like getting the fuck out of Dodge. But if I've looked outside and there's already a bunch of dead people, I'm not going to take the car. So I'm going to sneak over to my friend's house, stick to what I was originally fucking doing.
Go see your friends. You quietly sneaked out the back door, climbed over the fence, and knocked on the door. Hello? It's me, guys. I'm not one of them, you explained, and pushed the glass sliding door open. And you are greeted with the barrel of a Mossberg 500. The bad end facing you.
Oh, no.
The person holding it lowered the gun when he saw you. Hey, what's up, man? We're worried.
Wow, very casual, bro. Very casual.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Jason, the one with the shotgun, said to you, he mentioned for you other...
Nope.
He mentioned...
Nope. There you go.
Bro, my third grade reading level is just phenomenal.
Oh, man. I like this story better, dude. This one's like so poorly written, it's fucking hilarious.
He motioned for you other two friends to come closer. And you can see them now, Bob and David, each one carrying a gun.
Hi, Bob and David.
Yeah, you see, with the apocalypse going on, I thought it might be best for us to band together and hold inside a house, band together and take control, run for your own lives.
We should band up. What does take control mean? Is that like kill all the zombies on the street?
I guess.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, take control.
Yeah, let's clear out our local area.
Guys, look, this is the best opportunity we might have got in our entire life.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
We are probably the most prepared group in this town. And I say we go out and rally people. Take control of the gun shop first. Shoot anyone suspicious.
Yeah, there we go.
Or those trying to stop us. Loot as many stores as we can and clear out the school or hospital. Everyone would feel safer to stay together. Nice plan there, boss, Jason said, only half joking. So which one would you choose? I don't actually care, but I like this one. You got any other plans? Bob asked. Lie and say no, band together and hold inside the house, run for your own lives. Is it like double checking with you?
Yeah, is this
That you want to go out?
yeah, interesting. Wait, lie and say no. What do you mean? I guess I'm thinking that maybe we should just stay inside the house.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, look, I got a decent amount of food, I got a decent amount of water. Maybe we should just barricade up and wait, until it calms down. Maybe the convoys will come get us, dude.
You want to hold inside?
Yeah, let's just band together and hold inside.
I think we have plenty of food and ammo to hold on until the military comes.
Yeah, they each
if
got
they
guns.
even bother. Yeah, I have no flow when I'm reading this shit. I just realized that.
Yeah, I like how you
You
offered
say?
to read.
Yeah.
You're like, you want me to read? And then you fucking...
Yeah, I butchered it. I think it's more entertaining though.
Yeah, okay.
You say, and I kind of barricaded my house already, so good thinking, man. David spoke up. All right, guys, let's get some stuff and ditch. 15 minutes later, you're inside your house, and after storing everything upstairs, and you proceed to further barricade yourselves.
Nice.
Half an hour later, the door and the windows are locked and have some planks and pieces of furniture nailed to them.
Hell yeah.
Bob said, what now? Your only option is to play the waiting game.
All right.
We move on.
Play the waiting game.
Oh, crap. You smack yourself on the forehead. What's wrong, Bob asked, while sitting on the couch and playing GTA. Multiplayer is still online, but no one is playing. Duh.
What the fuck?
My girlfriend, you cried. I'm really stupid. I should go get her. That's a 5-minute drive. Could go bad, Jason said. Still, your voice trailed off, giving away you uncertainty. Did I say that right?
Giving away your... No, it should say giving away your uncertainty.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go for her or not too dangerous?
Nah, man. Bros before hoes.
Bros before hoes.
It's too dangerous. Too dangerous. I didn't even check my car. I don't even know if my car's working. The
Exactly.
street could
Your
be
gas could have been siphoned
right.
already.
It's especially with those prices. Nobody really had gas.
Not too dangerous.
Yeah, too dangerous.
I'm not gonna sacrifice myself for her. We didn't get that far yet. You explained and started to play COD with Bob.
Nice.
Life was peaceful.
Hell yeah.
Until one day after around a week, you hear helicopters overhead and the sound of lots of gunfire and cars. The cavalry is here. Let's go, guys, you yelled. You all packed food and weapons and left the house with your hands up. A soldier saw you and pointed his M4 at you. Stop, he yelled. Please put your weapons on the ground and your hands behind your back. We will check for possible infections. You did as you were told, and soon you got the pass. You boarded the truck and saw your girlfriend.
Oh!
But she has a distant look in her eyes as she turned her back on you. You felt terrible and lots of regret. You should have went and rescued her. Hours later, the convoy arrived at a big camp that was built weeks ago. Not many people were there, and your group soon found a place to stay, which is in one of the secured apartments. Eventually, you were given the option to join the civilian task force, which is used for searching for supplies and such. You agreed to their offer, or B, declined.
Yeah, man, put me in there.
Okay. You're going to be a civilian task force. 1 month later, you and your best buddies are now the elite forces, minus Bob, who died in the mission trying to escort 2 survivors to safety. They made it, except for Bob.
Poor Bob.
He was held in high honor.
Nice.
Well, there's a few good things, too. For example, the food is better than normal people's... wait, what? The food is better than normal people's. You get slightly better treatment, although some people resent you. It's their problem for not joining up, you thought. And now, you truly are worthy of being one of the survivors of the deadly apocalypse. End game and leave comments.
Woo!
You did it.
I survived.
You didn't save your girlfriend.
Yeah,
you
fuck her.
joined the elite military camp task force.
Hell yeah, dude.
And you get better food, and sometimes people don't like you.
Whatever.
You should have just died like Bob did, okay?
Yeah. Should I go? All right, let's go. I'll go back. Here we go. Go back. And should I go for my girlfriend?
Sure, go ahead.
Are you
See what happens.
Did you go back? Did you go back?
Do you want me to? What does it say? Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you
There's
should.
no back button on
Yes,
this
there is.
screen.
Upper right hand corner. There's quit,
I didn't-
save, restart, go back.
Oh, oops. Let's see. Jesus. Home defense, day 2, preparation, balanced, go see friends, band together and take control, stay inside the house, play the waiting game. Do you want to go for her?
Yeah, go for her.
Okay, go for her. I have to go, you stood up. I'm responsible for her in a way. Here. Now go forth, brave warrior, and shoot some zombies for us, will ya? Jason yelled as he prepared and got into... What?
Dude,
Prepared you to go into the garage.
The fuck out of that.
Thank you so much.
Jason yelled as you prepared to go into the garage.
Yeah, whatever. You got it, you said, closing the door. Get in the car.
Come in.
You opened the garage door with a remote and saw zombies already limping towards you, your direction. You manned the wheel, and the car sped from the garage, flattening several zombies. You drove down the street, made a few turns, and stopped in front of your girlfriend's house. Fortunately, there seems to be no zombies nearby, but you still need to hurry. To your relief...
This guy just doesn't know what the word "your" is, I think.
Yeah. To your relief, you saw the door and windows are closed tight and no one can get in and out from the front door. Now what? Sneak around back, risk knocking on the door and call her.
I'm going to sneak around the back. Well, no. Wait, hold on.
I already clicked it.
Well, hey, go back.
I can go back.
Said to the relief you saw. Okay, there are no zombies nearby. Yeah, so I'm gonna risk knocking on the door and calling to her.
Okay. Sarah, you in there? You called out into the house. Can I tell you what happens if you click the other one since you already picked this?
Yeah, sure. What happens?
You die. It just says dead.
Okay, good thing I didn't pick that, dude. Nice.
Risk knocking on the door and call her. Sarah, you in there? You called out into the house? Who the hell is that? Are you bitten? A girl's voice came from the interior of the house, although it's not your girlfriend. This one is rougher. Oh. Thankfully, you realized it's Sarah's friend, Samantha. Samantha? It's Ben. And no, I'm not one of them. Is Sarah here, you urgently ask? Or you asked urgently? Whatever. Ben, oh, thank God you're here, she cried. You hear running from the other side, and she said, Ben, I was so worried out of my mind. This apocalypse started, and you didn't even call me. Yeah, sorry about that. You scratched your head. Sarah, me, Jason, Bob, and David are barricading ourselves in my house.
Nice.
You should come here, too. You should go. Whatever. I tried to fix that one. Sounds like a good idea, she said, then asked Samantha, let's go. It would be safer there. Samantha was quiet for a moment, then spoke. All right, Sarah, she said. Let's go get some supplies. 10 minutes later, the three of you are already driving down the road towards your house. The zombies were a bit tricky. This guy just doesn't know what the past tense is.
Yeah, I think so. This is probably not a native English speaker writing this.
The zombies were a bit tricky, but Samantha threw a firecracker and all the zombies fell over themselves trying to get to it.
Nice.
And you parked your car inside the garage and closed the door. Jason was waiting at the door with his gun. Now wait 1 second. You guys didn't get bitten, did you? You assured him no. And together you stepped into the house. You all retreated to the second floor. Now what? Sarah asked, while you put an arm around her shoulders. We wait. And so you waited for the military convoy. That's your only option.
Okay, we wait.
Until one day, you ran out of water. There's still lots of food for 2 weeks, but you have the water for 3 days tops. Samantha decided to go get some water and asked if anyone's willing to go with them. You say sure or think I'll stay.
Yeah, I mean, don't want her to go alone.
Samantha's your girlfriend's friend.
So, yeah, I mean, Samantha or my girlfriend would probably want me to go and watch for her.
You sure? You sure Sarah's not going to get jealous?
I don't know. Maybe.
You guys have only been dating for a little bit. I mean,
That's true. We didn't get very far. All right, yeah, let me go out with Samantha.
All right, you're going out with Samantha. You sneaked out the window and silently walked out onto the street, but suddenly an off-road SUV came screeching down the road, slaughtering zombies as it passed. You tried to hide, but too late. He saw you. One man in the back seat stood up and pointed an assault rifle on you and Samantha. You raised your pistol and only had time to fire 2 shots that missed by 100 miles before you were shot all over. Right before you die, you see Samantha being gunned down beside you. The looters take your supplies and leave, laughing to themselves.
Fucking Samantha,
Dead.
Dude. Fucking Samantha.
Stupid bitch.
Fucking
stupid bitch.
Bitch, dude.
I want to go back to that other one where it said you were dead. Sneak around the back. Right? So instead of calling to the door,
Yeah.
like calling through the house,
Yeah.
sneak around back. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Go back. Okay. To your relief, you saw the doors and windows are closed tight and no one can get in or out from the front door. Now what? And the 2 options are sneak around back or risk knocking on the door and call her, right? So we're going to sneak around back. And
Yeah.
it says, sneak around back. Right before the zombie bit you, you cursed at yourself for being so careless while checking corners. Now you will have to accept your fate and possibly your girlfriend's. And then it just says dead.
Oh, man. Didn't check your corners. Brutal,
Okay.
dude.
Hey, you did it right the first time. You survived. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what these outcomes are. You did it right the first time.
I went-
no regrets.
I went and
No regrets.
Yeah, I went and clicked through the other shit, like where you stay, and it goes on for like 10 more pages. With this.
Oh my God.
All right. Yeah, sorry, we didn't have a lot of time this week to do something. We got to double record on the same day. You can see we're wearing literally the same clothes. I didn't even change the names, dude. Didn't even change the names.
Oh,
Oh well.
we'll
But
be okay.
thank you for hanging out with us this week. We'll be back next week with our normal
Thank
episodes.
you guys for joining us. Next time, crazy episode. It's a special. Nick will learn how to read.
It's not a
Other than
special,
that,
so don't get your
It's
hopes
not a
up.
special.
But
It's not a special. Yep.
but yeah, we are gonna teach Nicholas how to read, so it'll be all right.
I appreciate it.
He'll read next time, hopefully better. But if you like it, check it out at anxietypool.com. Hey, look, my dog. If you need some better content than this week's episode, check out some of our older stuff. Anxietypool.com, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes. Check it out. Got anything, Nicholas?
I'm starving.
Go eat something. We're gonna go eat something.
No, thank you. Thank you all for joining us. Apologies, but not at the same time for the shorter episode. It's still a crisp 40-minuter. You guys will be fine. No one listens this far anyway. Adios. See you next week. Thank you.
6-minute watch time. Bye.
Bye.